Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4. This time we'll be playing as friends in the UK with my boy Doonhamer Gaming over here. Why don't you say hello?
Hello, sorry, I was having a wee drink there. Not alcoholic, just to make that clear.
We're good boys over in here, you know?
Yes, it's only Thursday.
We're family friendly, but not family friendly enough that
yeah,
YouTube
like not
is gonna
specifically,
not specifically for kids.
not specifically made for kids.
No, but kids
Kids
be
can
watching.
watch this.
Yes.
Parental guidance is recommended, though. We should probably put like the disclaimer right now.
Disclaimer: we have absolutely no idea what we're doing.
Oh, have you seen how much you can get fined for breaking that child
Yeah,
thing?
42,000 per video.
I'm like, what the?
I don't even have that kind of money.
I don't.
Where am I supposed to pull that out of? My ass? There's not even enough room for that many 500 euro bills, I think.
I'm glad I've actually been choosing not for kids on all my videos.
Yeah, at first I was like, what the hell is this?
It's like, what do I choose? But I'm glad I play it safe because 42 grand. No.
No.
Jesus, I'd have to sell everything. Probably even my body at that point. Oh gosh, parental guidance. Just remember that, guys. Just to be clear there.
The fact that he essentially said that he would suck dick for his YouTube ads as family friendly.
Get some money.
Don't worry. Don't tell YouTube or the what is it again? COPPA. Don't tell them. As far as they are concerned, we do not exist.
Yeah, we do not exist. Well, to YouTube, we might not exist soon if they decide to delete us.
Essentially, we're the tiny boys.
We are the tiny boys. We are the next big boys, though.
Yeah.
Keep telling ourselves that one day.
T-Series, watch out. We will destroy everyone.
It's like, yeah, Pewds, I'm coming for you. Coming for that.
My channel's been growing pretty quickly recently, so I'm essentially almost there, you know?
Sorry, I'll be bigger than... Oh, what's T-Series on now, actually?
I don't know. But no one actually cares about them, though, right?
No, because, well, the thing is, it's
a
not
corporation.
That... I don't want to say anything I don't want to, but it's an Indian kind of like the BBC, I think.
Yeah.
So they're just uploading like
all the music things of India, basically, and all the
and that's,
series or something. I don't know.
India is absolutely stacked with people.
Yeah.
The population's ridiculous. Like, no wonder they've got their over 119 million.
Yeah, it's like the YouTube for China. Which is separate. Well, there's not really a YouTube for China, but they have an alternative. But it's so massive that it doesn't matter. It's just an alternative. It is lucrative as fuck to be on there as well.
Oh, maybe I should try and get into China.
I mean, haven't you seen the videos about that parody guy, Bart Baker? He essentially became a shill for China, where he goes singing patriotic communist Chinese songs and translating them into English. Yeah, he's on TikTok or something, and he used to be a very, very famous YouTube parody guy. Now he just became a Chinese YouTuber dude.
Oh well, if it's lucrative, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but it also is kind of sad. After this, you should really give it a watch to see. There's a Vice interview that he did, and he just looks dead inside.
Yeah, it's probably not enjoyable. He's probably regretting going, yes, let's go for the money. Which
maybe
never really works out.
I know I would if I had to make videos like that. It's cringy, but not in a funny way. It's cringy like you feel genuinely bad that someone else has to do it.
I hate that feeling. Just like you've just every bone just
Like if you wear a hoodie, you just pull up your cap, you put your head in, you just try to remove yourself from the line of sight. Hope it goes away.
It's when I'm usually out like at pubs where a lot of that happens. Sometimes it's even myself. I'm gonna get done. I'm like, oh no! Like, what the hell?
That usually happens to me only afterwards. Like not in a moment. In a moment, something seems kind of normal. Then I start overthinking, and then I'm like, oh fucking hell, mate! What the fuck just happened? And
that's
then
just
it never
alcohol
goes
for you.
away.
Any kids watching? Alcohol, fun time.
Not advertiser friendly. Do not use that. We do not endorse at all.
Not endorse alcohol.
No.
We maybe need a drink after this playthrough though. If we get destroyed. Just like
somehow we'll get capitulated even faster than friends in real life.
I hope not.
Like, they declare the war and all of a sudden Hitler's over there on the Eiffel Tower waving at us. Like, hey, I'm already here.
If only the Hindenburg was still alive.
God damn it,
he could have parachuted in or have sailed down.
We need that goddamn balloon.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, just seeing Hitler jumping out, parachuting onto the Eiffel Tower.
With a fucking silenced pistol, being all commando, killing everyone off.
Oh gosh, no, I can't remember what the Hitman's guns are. The silver summon ballers? Might be wrong.
Silver ballers? No.
I don't know, I think it's silver.
Silver what? You cut out of there for a second.
It is the Hitman's guns. I can't remember what they're called. Like they're silver. Oh, it is the silver ballers.
Silver bowlers.
Ballers, yeah. Oh. Like it's his pistols, like these really fancy pistols.
Right. I don't remember their names.
Oh well, I don't know why I do because I've never played a Hitman game.
That's weird.
Yeah, just
like I've played it and even I barely remember it. I only remember it because you said it. Like in my mind, I was like, that seems about right. I
feel like sometimes I just remember some random crap. There's just be one day like I'm sitting and just going, mind what happened like this day of that year. It's like everyone else like, did that actually happen? It's like, well, I remember it, so it must have.
And in reality, it's actually that didn't happen at all. It's all fabricated in your head.
Yes, those lizard people. Goddamn government lizard people.
Wanting to feed me their goddamn vaccines. No, I do not want autism, goddammit. Everyone knows it's just to give autism to people. That's the only logical reason to get vaccines.
Of course. Oh look, 5 ships just going up the coast of France there. Is that the Navy coming on home?
Yes. So we're not preparing for war, Germany. No. Friendly people here.
Yes. Oh, what? I'm surprised Spain has not finished the Civil War yet.
Really? In the last episode, I was like, oh, they... Yeah, actually, I did say they're really taking their time. I don't know
I'm
why.
just shocked they've still got Madrid at this point.
They will never lose it.
I do love how you can actually see like the really black borders where the Civil War actually like started, which land had.
I really like that. It's a great feature.
It's just like... Because Republican Spain's actually taken some of Nationalist Spain's land, although they've lost a lot more. They're still taking a little bit.
Yeah, there are also gains to be had over in there.
They don't have the support. Russia sucks.
Yeah, I mean, they're in the middle of their purge probably, right?
Yeah, they probably are. Well, actually, I've not seen that pop up. Has he even done it? No, he's definitely done it. He's done it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done it.
For a second, I was like, oh shit. Your boy Trotsky's about to come back.
Nah, because, well... He's done NKVD primacy because there's a wee arrow next to it for the choice. He's doing an ocean-going navy, something I've never really used as the Soviets, a navy.
I mean, but you do have to do that focus just to get to the founded PCDI thingy.
Do you know what? I actually hate that first part of the tree in that area.
Yeah, I hate the entire thing, to be honest.
Well, yeah, it is pretty pants-like. But it's like 70 days each for those 3. Then you've got another 70-day yin.
And then
you've got the 210s.
Yeah, whose idea was that?
It's like, okay, maybe 140, not 210.
No, we need to make even bigger focuses. 350 days from now on, every focus.
Oh no, could you imagine doing one of those, like, late game?
Oh, that... Ugh.
Oh, you'd be there for about an hour just waiting for that one focus.
That sounds absolutely horrible.
Well, I used to play on a kind of, well, not a really rubbish PC, but we upgraded when, like, just after started doing YouTube to like one that's kind of built for gaming. But the one I used before that, like, getting to 1943, it just broke after that. That was it. It's just sitting there like, oh yeah, there goes the naval invasion, slowly but surely making its way. Or there's a division slowly winning and pushing forward. It was just the worst thing ever. I'm so glad we changed.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same thing happen, to be honest. Fairly new upgrade, like a year ago, I suppose, and it really makes a big difference, right? You don't notice it before you switch over. Once you do, and you try to go back to your previous one, It just does not work.
It's like going back to a potato, basically.
Yeah, all of a sudden it just becomes unacceptable to play like that.
It's just like, no, I can't do that to myself.
I am better than this.
Hey, don't get me wrong, it's still, like, my Russian achievement run recently, that got, like, 1948, that got really, really slow. But I think that's just due to how many bloody divisions that everybody had at that point. Because there was only one war going on, and that was me against Germany. Or me against the Axis, and that's just, so many divisions.
It sounds like absolute hell.
Well, considering they had about 1,000, the whole Axis, and I had like 400 odd, it's like, well, there's 4K in Europe alone.
Ah, mate.
Oh, copper guns.
Oh.
Yay.
I was gonna say, I'm about to send you like 10k, but I actually cannot.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. The only thing I'm short on now is anti-tank, but that's... No, I was gonna say, that's not gonna take me long. Yeah, it is.
That is. It really is. Do you have anti-air guns built? Or are you still building your fort line? What are you actually doing, building wise?
I am currently still building some factories. I'm building 3 more military factories, just so I've actually got 5 on anti-tank. Then I'm building on my, like the Belgian fronts, fortifications, and the Italian ones, I'm building one more tier on top of them.
I see them already. What level is your plan gonna be? Like, what are you planning on putting the forts on?
I'm thinking, well, obviously the Maginot Line's 10. The Belgian front, I'm hoping to try and get up to 5 before the war kicks off. And the Italian ones, I'm just putting the 3 because they're on mountains anyways, so they're already
fairly doable. Yeah, and you've got an air force somewhat, right? I think I'll just, if you want, I can solely focus on the southern part. Myself.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'll put all my airplanes in the southern part, because they're not gonna invade me. Navy.
No.
I've got my navy. I'm gonna set the smaller stack into a task force, where they go for a strike force in case they do plan an invasion. But normally it shouldn't happen. So
yeah, they probably won't.
I'm safe. It's you I'm worried about mainly.
Oh, thank you.
And
I am incompetent.
I was gonna say mostly due to my incompetence of defending you, because I have absolutely no idea how to play the UK. I'm just going for random focuses. Well, not really random, but I was really stuck with the general rearmament thing, which they didn't allow me to do because no one was actually creating any tension.
To be honest, I don't really do anything. The Pact of Rome.
What?
Oh, maybe we don't have to worry about Italy after all. Yes.
That's great. That's great.
Oh no! Plot twist though. Italy ends up at war with the Germans because Austria won't actually get Anschluss. Hopefully they'll do it. Sometimes
yeah. I mean,
the Anschluss still goes through, which just makes no sense because they're in a faction.
Yeah, but I mean, it's alternate history right now, so if we're lucky, they will not.
That'd be great. Germany might just self-destruct.
Oh, that'd be cool. They'll instantly start declaring war on the Soviet Union, despite not even bordering them for some reason.
Oh, they've actually done that so many times in the past on me. It's like, why have you done this? Because now as soon as you take Poland, you just bam, just straight into more war.
Yeah. I mean, the AI did get better than
it has
right?
gotten a little better.
Like, in the past, I remember they would just declare on everyone all at the same time, and I would just get frustrated, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I gave up playing non-historical AI because it's like, it would just be the same. You build up, maybe do a little bit of war in Europe, and then all of a sudden Germany's declare war on every Tom, Dick and Harry.
Yeah.
And they're dead before 1942.
It fucking sucks.
Like, I'm sure I even had a game where they died before 1940. And it's like...
Yeah. Or imagine, I haven't seen it happen, but imagine they start the Civil War for, whatchamacallit, the German Empire, the non-aligned one, and then they just lose it. I haven't done it myself, but I have seen a video where that happened, and they just get the default focus tree, and it is just, well, Germany's out of this game, they're not going to do anything ever again during this campaign.
With Japan, with their civil war, the communist civil war.
Oh, yeah.
Or the communist one, it's always the communist one. The democratic one usually seems to always win that one, but if they go communist, you always get the fascist one. Hirohito sticks around Eric focus tree, and he does nothing for the rest of the game. It's like he doesn't even go after China, really. He just does his thing. And China gave Japan Beijing and Shandong.
Nah, he's just happy to be here, man.
He is. Like, he's being very peaceful right now. Oh no, he's not. He's going after. No.
Yeah, but look at China. They actually just gave up their territory. They're like, yeah, you can have this land. You can have this resource-rich and manpower-rich land all for yourself.
Yeah, and then I love how it's like basically instantly that they just started justifying on them anyways.
Yeah, that's really
it's
funny.
Like, we got land, but we're going straight for you anyways.
And they always do that. They're never like, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. You gave it to us. We'll leave you be. They always try to declare war instantly.
See, when I play as China, I always think the best way to always be ready for Japan is to actually have the kind of internal stability, like get rid of the warlords, or get them under your control.
I agree with you, to be honest. Like, the more you control that region, the more you can control the flow of combat. Because even if you get them all into one faction, they'll just start attacking and destroying their own men.
Yeah,
trying to take back land.
And then, because they're not, like, if you have them as puppets, they can't do the, like, assume leadership, and then you're gone.
Yeah.
Like, my first playthrough is China. Like, I was going to do a playthrough for Waking the Tiger on them. But I instantly, basically, as soon as I was at war with Japan, Jibidi-sama, or however you say it, took control, and I'm like, oh, great, we're dead.
Guess I won't be doing this campaign.
It's just like, there's been that. But like, with my, because I'm doing a Wake and Angry achievement run, literally all of them, except for the Yangtze clique, I don't know how you say it, I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. They didn't join me.
Yeah?
And either did Sing Chang, however you say it, the communist one in the north. They didn't join me either. The rest did. So it's like, alright, I don't even have to really deal with that much resistance. I just destroy the other two and then we were done. Kill communist China. And now I've basically annexed them all. It's like, perfect. And Japan's even came for me yet.
Yeah. And did it actually happen like that or not?
It did actually happen like that.
Did they eventually join anyone else? Or something? Because I've had the exact same situation happen as you. I feel like it's fairly common for some reason. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but it happens. But what I had happen afterwards, was like 2 months into the war, they just joined Japan.
Oh.
They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Japan.
No, I got lucky. I'm fine at this point. Only issue now is Japan, they went down their empire route, so they did sign a non-aggression pact with me, which is still in play right now, which is great, because it's allowing me time to get the political power to do the like annexation decisions, because you don't do like there's 3 decisions before you can annex them.
Yeah. Integration thingy, whatever.
Yeah, which is a pain in the ass, because you don't really get lots of political power as China, unless you go democratic, which I've done. I'm the Republic now. But like, they've joined the Axis, and I'm like, oh, that means I'm going to have to end up taking out Germany. I just, and the Allies are sucking like they always do. France just seems to be even more incompetent than Italy, and that's something.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it kind of makes sense historically, but still, like, it feels like there's almost no way they'll ever beat Germany.
No, like, it's just
you'll actually have to cheat it in or somehow.
Like, I don't think I've had one game where like, when I play the UK, I usually don't go democratic and join France. I usually end up invading them at the time Germany. Try and get the coast.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't even know how they would even fix it, to be honest. How would they go about changing it?
See, I think it'd be one of those things that if they did change, it would break and they would never lose.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with them losing, but I feel like they should have more of a struggle, because the AI just seems like, as soon as Paris falls, they just seem to capitulate. Because in my Italy achievement run, I literally got the, Bordeaux and like the other southern bit on Spain's border and Savoy, and the Germans managed to get the rest because, well, they capitulated so quickly. I'm like, oh, well, great. I feel like they should have a little bit more, kind of just, not survive, just a little bit more oomph to them.
Yeah, or maybe not even, always win. Sometimes they can just get waltzed over. That's totally fine. But they should have like a chance to be able to survive somehow. Or like even
survive
come back
long enough for America.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be a foregone conclusion.
I don't know how you'd fix that. Maybe actually one way. I've got rid of it now because I went for it. But disjointed government, the penalty is -50, which I feel is a little bit too much. Maybe 25.
That they don't capitulate instantly once they have enough victory points.
Yeah, like it just a little bit because
maybe
it might make it too easy again though. But oh well.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I guess problem is, if it's just the marginal line, France is actually incredibly powerful. It is hard to push through that, but you just ignore it and just go around, and they just fall apart just like that. That's
why I'm trying to get this kind of decent extension, because 2 forts is pathetic for an extension.
I mean, it's level 3 now, somewhere over here, right?
Yes, it is, and it's getting its 4th in a second because my line in Italy's almost done. Because I've actually got to the point where I'm doing my industry tree, so I'm getting factories via that now.
That sounds about lovely.
I might build some anti-air though.
Well, if you have the time afterwards, like the fortifications are obviously way more important, but anti-air will help us defend once they try to bomb those fortifications. So, I mean, I've got my air force all over your land. Like, I'm not putting any air force on my land. I'm fine getting bombed a little bit here and there.
Well, oh wait, have you grabbed the focus? Oh, do the air defense focus, because you get maximum anti-air in East Anglia, Sussex, and Cornwall, which is all the southern one.
Which one? Wait, 1 second. Which
it's
one is that?
On the limited rearmament part.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah, it gives you max on all the southern parts of the UK.
You go through the air rearmament, and then.
No, where is it? I'll give it to your tree again. No, air defense, like the one to the left.
Right.
Yeah, that one.
All right. Oh yeah,
really good.
Yeah, sounds really good to have. And just
consider how long that would take for you to build them, like yourself.
Yeah, sounds pretty good to have. I'm gonna go there next, I think, just to be safe.
I've produced my first 6 divisions. Yay! Up to 54. Woo.
Hell yeah! And I've got 68. That should be good.
That's pretty good. Germany's only got 73 max right now. They're between 30 and 73, so we're good.
Yeah, it really depends on who we pull into the war. Rather, who they pull into the war. If they somehow get the alliance back with Italy, which is possible, if they go to the Pact of Steel.
Is it possible though? I think that just improves relations, and though it doesn't actually it just gives them
wait,
an opinion.
Yeah. On their side it doesn't, but on Germany's side it should, right? Like the alliance with. Wait, does Germany have an alliance? No, they don't.
They literally have a focus that gives them 25 opinion. Like Italy gets an opinion of Germany plus 25. So
yeah, but after that they invite them to the faction, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it they do that and it does that.
I thought there was a thing. I'll have a look real quick. I've got some tech I need to take. Otherwise, I'm wasting points, and that is absolutely unacceptable. I'm stressing already. God damn it.
We're not even at war yet.
It's gonna be great.
Italy could make their own. Actually, no. Italy could actually do the Pact of Steel.
Yeah, because I've seen them join after being in another faction. I've seen them join the Axis eventually.
Yeah, I think they have the ability to, because I'm reading it right here. I feel like they can do Italy first as well, which makes their own faction.
Yeah, so even if it's just Germany, we should probably keep the troops over in the Savoy region.
Oh yeah, I will not be abandoning that. I am not letting them get my forts.
Yeah, imagine you actually having to break through your own damn forts.
Oh, that is the worst thing ever. It's like, I've just built them up and now I've got to lose them and take them back.
Yeah, that's so fucking demotivating. At that point, I'm just like, okay, I'll just start over.
Yeah, it's just like, nope, that's it, tapping out. Tapping out the lost forts. I don't care about the encirclement of 20 plus divisions I've just lost. It's the fort. No, I've actually had one really, really embarrassing game on live stream as well. I was playing Union of Britain on Kaiserreich, and I like to take care of Ireland just because if they join the Entente or the the Reichsback. They're always kind of like just there. So I usually try and take them out. So I started naval invasion, right? And I lost like 120,000 men or something.
Wow, how did that happen?
Because I landed, they encircled me, I think, and then they just stopped me really from landing. They absolutely destroyed me.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate it when that happens.
It might actually be more than that as well, but I think it's around the 120,000 mark, and I'm just like, wow, that's not even a major war. This isn't even it's just the
Jesus Christ.
reclamation of Ireland, really. Just, it was bad.
What the fuck? No, but how do you invade navally usually? Do you go for a port and then the two provinces next to it?
I do that now. I used to just go straight for the port, and I thought, it doesn't really work. It's so much better actually having troops next to it as well, and then even potentially encircling them.
But that's the only way to really take it, unless they have like very low amount of troops. You can't just go for the port straight away. In my opinion.
You cannot. It's just not even worth it. Like, it's just a loss of manpower. Potentially getting your troops caught in a battle in the between navies and dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
How are we doing for planes? I have got some planes in production, but not a lot. I've kind of focused.
How many planes you got at the moment? I have about, what is it, 1.3k, which isn't that much, but you know, it's a start. I'm
getting up to. I'm on 799, but it's because I wasn't producing them straight away. I was focusing on guns.
Yeah, I should put more into that. I have way too many guns now. I have like 15k or 13k rather, just saved up.
Yeah, I'm on 20,000.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, the Spanish Civil War's over. See, I kind of play like maybe a little bit too cautious at times, and have factories kind of being wasted producing stuff that doesn't actually need.
Yeah, but once you declare the war, those guns just get used up like crazy.
Well, yeah, see my Soviet playthrough, my achievement run, I ran out of guns, and I was getting to the point where I was like 20,000 short.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't catch up. So I reached out to America and Sweden, because Sweden went communist and joined me, and they both each gave me 10,000 guns, and I was like, yes, I'm straight back in. So good. That was the first land leases I've ever like requested myself.
Oh, you requested it?
Yeah, I requested them and they gave me them.
Damn.
I was like, you beauties. Because usually the AI's like, no.
You can do it on your own, buddy.
Yeah, like, you've got enough factories. Oh crap, I haven't researched engineer companies yet.
I've done the ones that I need, but now I'm struggling to find what to research that isn't ahead of time. Do you have that problem a lot? I feel like that comes up so many times.
Yeah, I always end up going for stuff that's just like a little bit over. I want it. I just want it. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't go for the really ridiculous ones. Like if I was to go and try and get atomic, bombs right now, just be like, there's no point.
Yeah.
But if it's like, for Construction 2, I'm going to grab that once Concentrated Industry 3 finishes. Oh no, Construction 3 rather. I'm going to grab that, and it's 0.38 years ahead of time, which is like nothing.
That's nothing. But like, what I'm struggling with is a 0.4 ahead of time, which I feel like is kind of becoming a waste.
See, I don't really pay attention. What do you mean 0.4?
0.4 years ahead of time.
Right.
Not a full year, but still like almost half a year.
Yeah.
I just start researching things that I don't directly need, but I'm like, maybe I could use it someday in the future.
Oh, actually, just on research, did you see how you mentioned that you were using anti-air and it's actually quite good?
Yeah.
I went ahead and in my Italy achievement run, I've decided to actually research anti-air, and I think it's like the first time I've ever had the best anti-air in production. If any, like anti-air to get all together, like that's probably the first time I've ever had it in the queue. It done good actually, because the Germans had far more planes than I did.
Yeah, it slowly whittles it down, and makes sure that you don't have to use your planes up against theirs all the time.
Oh, but my navy was on another level for that invasion of Germany. Like, I had 2,000. Sorry.
Did it work out?
It worked out. It worked incredibly well, mainly because they didn't even garrison the coast either. Because I didn't naval invade like the German Reich directly, like their main territory. It was some of France and the Netherlands that I hit. I'm hoping that episode's actually out before now.
Otherwise, I mean, it must be, right?
It will be. I've got it up and ready. It'll probably be up on Sunday, I think.
Yeah. Do you put them? How do you actually upload? Do you like put out a bunch, upload a bunch of videos and start planning them in? Like part 1 is on at this hour, and then part 2 is going to be at the same hour the next day, or how do you do it?
That's kind of what I strive to do. Like I want to have I do 3 videos, which is changing because it's just too much. But it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock at night, and 8 o'clock at night is like my 3 times the videos will go live. Okay, well done, Stalin.
There is no way we can actually support them by any chance.
No, of course not. Which is a shame.
Yeah.
But I do try and get maybe Mondays and Tuesdays done on my Sundays, because I literally do nothing on Sunday. Who does? I don't do anything on Sunday.
Wait.
So I try
9 on Sunday, or do you do 9 on Sunday, or do you like record 9 on Sunday?
I try. I record as many as I can record.
Right.
Kind of like
No. For a second, I thought you meant like you put out 9 at Sunday.
Oh no!
I was like, no. Excuse me, I'm getting scared.
I try and get just as many videos as I can record. And I try and at least get Mondays done on Sunday, so then I can just go right. They're all uploaded as well, and I'm just like, great.
Yeah.
I can now just worry about the following day's videos, and I try and have them up on a basis like that every day, but it does not really go to plan at all, because there'll always be something that just like crops up. So like kind of like not ruin my Sunday, but like take me away from doing my videos.
Not having enough time to fully do what you wanted to do.
Because I do prioritize most other things over YouTube, I have to say. I mean, you're probably the same.
It's a hobby in the end, right?
Yeah, it is a hobby. Like if I was getting paid loads of money to do this and full time, then I would prioritize it, but I'm not. So
no, not even close.
No, there's no need for me to sacrifice things that may actually do me some.
Indeed, we are not actually the next T-series.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, shocker, but alas.
Sad times. Do you know what? I might actually be able to go even higher on fortifications if I really wanted to.
Even higher in what?
The fortifications on the Belgian front. I might actually try and get the.
They might not even want to attack at that point. If you
get maybe actually, yeah. Drop. We'll get the 5.
And if you and then start building anti-air, and maybe after that, if you do have time, up to 7 maybe.
Yeah. I that's good thinking, because they do just gee up if it's too high for them.
Especially since most of my troops are in your land at this point.
Yeah, I think we should be good. We should be good with 5. 5 is sufficient.
Yeah, I got like 50 troops guarding your northern border.
Oh damn! I need to start getting mine out, because I have caught up on everything now.
Yeah, I should build another 24 stack, I think.
See, that was one thing I didn't like to do when I first started playing. It's like just building them at 6 at a time. I still do that occasionally until I've got the capabilities of going, there's a 24. I love it when you can pump out a 48 or even higher.
Yeah, I mean, I usually like to pump them out just so that they're there. Like in the queue, even though they're training, you do not get the experience. So if you pump them out quickly, they'll get their equipment eventually, but you can also train them up during their deployment and get some experience out of that. And early game, it does help out sometimes to have like that extra 5 experience to alter your template.
I'm kind of confused at what Germany is actually bloody doing.
Yeah, actually, they haven't.
It's November 1938, and Czechoslovakia is still alive.
They're being
so is Austria.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're gonna be the bad guys.
Yeah, it's like the democracy's been the bad guys. Oh gosh.
USA help! The evil democracies are beating up the fascists. What are they doing?
Oh, I wonder what they're actually doing. What way have they went on a focus tree? I don't really like the American focus tree.
Yeah, even with their expansion, it's just like, oh, now you can go fascist. Yay.
I've never won the Civil War and got the Confederacy. I've never won it.
Oh.
I've not attempted since my my first try though, because I'm going to do a playthrough on that. Decided to go communist instead because I won that Civil War, but I couldn't for the.
I mean,
I couldn't.
It's fairly easy to do, but you just gotta know where the provinces will be that are gonna flip. Because at first it's only like New England that flips all the way over there in the north east. Then all of a sudden they get like a way bigger chunk, and if you guard the border with the New England, all your troops are just gonna get encircled. So you're better off, just staying all the way over in the lands that you know are gonna stay with you. Like the Washington area, and then after everything is spawned, you start guarding their border. But I actually had to look it up how to do it properly because it was a hassle.
I was kind of hoping it was gonna. Oh, I don't think you get enough divisions either. Or when I done it, it was just a bit like.
No, you really don't. But what you're supposed to do is like spawn in the divisions with the volunteer thingy.
Yeah.
Like there's a focus that gives you volunteers once the war pops off, and you're supposed to use that, but they're not that good, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not supposed to be doing this focus. I wanted to get to army reform. Great War. I can actually land.
Oh well. Germany's also doing focuses that they're not supposed to do, low key.
Yeah, like Elaine Hungary. Why are you doing this now? Do war stuff.
He's gonna be absolutely strong and buff as all fuck before he starts, taking Austria.
I have to say, like these first 2 episodes have been more like a podcast.
Yeah, basically.
Nothing has happened.
No.
We've made some decisions.
I thought for sure going non-historic would make everything crazy, but no. This has been a very vanilla world. Not even vanilla. It's been very mellow.
Yeah, I feel like we should have some smooth jazz in the background of these first 2 episodes.
Alright guys, welcome to our ASMR channel, HOI4 style. Welcome back. Listen to our sound of our mouses clicking.
Okay. Very rapidly.
Yeah.
Just look at Germany being peaceful.
Jawohl.
It's like everyone's like smoking weed at this point.
No one wants to do anything at all.
Hitler's kind of just sitting there going, "Do I do Anschluss? No, I'm just gonna sit here and have a nice big fat one." Oh man. Oh gosh, we've actually been recording for 37 minutes.
Again? Jesus Christ.
Oh my
days. I suppose then we'll have to put an end to it then. Let me pause it then.
No fighting has occurred yet.
Yeah, what the hell? Just build up and podcast sounds. That's it.
Podcast.
This is just HOI4 podcast from now on. That's what we call it.
No one's done it before.
No one? People's probably should have, right? I don't know. Well, we'll be the first ones at the very least then.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you everyone for watching that. Oh, god damn it. Now I'm put on the spot and I can't do a proper outro. I'll try it again.
Oh no, he's bottlenecked.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on both of our channels, of course. Helps us out, helps you out, makes the world a better place. More HOI4 podcasts coming your way if you do, of course. And, hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.